here. We were doing metals and okay. Mute yourself, all of you. So we had in the previous class we had seen the reaction of metals and non-metals with water. Reaction of metals and non-metals with water we had seen. And that day I think I was showing to 8th B class, but that time something went wrong. So this was the equation for that is sulfur dioxide. That sulfur, when you put in water, what is formed? Sulfur dioxide is the sulfur. When you heat it, sulfur dioxide is the gas that is formed, and when sulfur dioxide you mix with water, sulfurous acid is formed. So this is acid. The acid does what? It turns blue litmus red. So we can say that oxides of non-metals are acidic in nature and oxides of metals are basic in nature. We have seen metallic oxides are basic in nature, non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature. Till here we had finished. Now we will go to the next topic, that is reaction of metals and non-metals with water. Reaction of metals and non-metals with water. So see how the reaction metals react with water. So sodium is a metal. It reacts vigorously with water. See, sodium is very reactive. If it is kept open in the air, it will react vigorously. If it is kept in water, what will happen? There would be a blast. It reacts so fast that there would be a blast. So never sodium is stored like it cannot be kept as it is anywhere. It has to be kept in water. Sorry, it has to be kept in kerosene because it will react with oxygen also. It will react with water also. So you cannot. It is very difficult to store sodium like that. So it is always kept in kerosene. So if you are asked a question, why is sodium stored in kerosene? Because sodium reacts vigorously with oxygen and water. So a lot of heat is generated in the reaction. It is therefore stored in kerosene. What about iron? Iron is also a metal. Iron reacts very slowly with water. If you put an iron nail in water, at that moment itself you don't see the reaction, but slowly you see the reaction. So sodium is also a metal. Iron is also a metal. Sodium reacts vigorously. Vigorously means too fast. It reacts vigorously with water, and iron reacts slowly with water. So have a look at the video of sodium reaction. Okay, so children have seen how sodium reacts such vigorously, it reacts with water. So you cannot store as it is in water or in air. You have to store it in kerosene. So the next topic is how non-metals react with water. So non-metals do not react with water. We have seen metals react with water, but non-metals, they do not react with water. Non-metals are reactive in air. Air means oxygen, which we have seen earlier. So they are stored in water. So they do not react with water. So non-metals can be kept in water. For storage, no, we can keep them in water. Phosphorus is a very reactive non-metal. Like if phosphorus is kept in air, like sodium, no, phosphorus also cannot be kept in air. So if phosphorus is a very reactive non-metal, it catches fire if exposed to air. So if it is kept in the air, it will catch fire. So how it is stored? It is stored in water. So phosphorus also is a very reactive non-metal which will react with air, but it will not react with water. So how is phosphorus stored? Phosphorus is stored in water. How is sodium stored? Sodium is stored in sodium. Sodium is stored in kerosene. Sodium is stored in kerosene. Sodium, if it is kept in water, it will blast. Phosphorus is stored in water. Phosphorus is a non-metal. Phosphorus is stored in water. Why in water? Because it will react with in air. It will catch fire in air, phosphorus. Sodium will react in air on and water both. So it is stored in kerosene. Now this is the now how the metals react with acids. We have seen how metals react with water. We have seen metals and non-metals, how they react with water we have seen. Now we will see how metals and non-metals react with acid. So reaction with acids. So magnesium is a metal or a non-metal? Good. Magnesium will react with hydrochloric acid. HCl, hydrochloric acid, it is an acid, HCl. Okay, HCl is a chemical formula for that. So magnesium react with hydrochloric acid to form magnesium chloride and hydrogen gas. Hydrogen gas is the gas that is produced. Okay, so how can you test the presence of hydrogen? We will see that. In earlier class, we had seen metals react with oxygen. Okay, metals react with oxygen, we had seen. Metals react with water, we have seen. Now we are seeing how metals react with acids. So metals react with acid to give magnesium chloride, which is here, this is an example of magnesium and hydrochloric acid. So it will give magnesium chloride, which is a salt, and hydrogen gas. This is very important, this spelling is wrong, huh? Hydrogen gas, this is very important. Aluminium, this is again a metal. It is reacting with acid, hydrochloric acid. It is giving what? Aluminium chloride and hydrogen gas. Zinc, zinc is a metal. Zinc is a metal. It is reacting with hydrochloric acid to give zinc chloride and hydrogen gas. Again, hydrogen gas is liberated. So when metals react with acid, they give out hydrogen gas. This is an important point. Metals react with acid to form a salt and give out hydrogen gas. So there is a method how you can test the presence of hydrogen gas. Now this is very important, how you test for hydrogen gas, because this you will be studying in your higher class also every year. This will be, you will be coming around this. How can you test the presence of hydrogen gas? So look here, when metals react with acid, hydrogen gas is produced. Now how can you test the presence of hydrogen gas? So bring a burning matchstick near the mouth of the test tube in which metal is reacted with acid. Suppose you are taking metal, you are putting hydrochloric acid in it. So in that test tube, in the mouth of the test tube, you will bring a burning matchstick. So when you bring a burning matchstick near the mouth of test tube, you will hear a pop sound. So this pop sound is what indicates the presence of hydrogen gas. So this is pop sound. This test for hydrogen is very important. How will you say, if somebody asks you, how can you test the presence of hydrogen gas? You will say when metal react with when we add hydrochloric acid or any acid to metal, gas is produced. When we bring a burning matchstick near the mouth of the test tube, a pop sound is heard. and that pop sound indicates the presence of hydrogen gas. Now, if were in school, I would have showed you how the pop sound is produced. Now, just have a look at the video of that.